For CMUEagles.com, I'm Brett Knese here alongside head women's basketball coach James Arnold. Coach, going up against the 12th ranked team is never an easy task. Did you learn anything from this game against Mid-America Nazarene?
Yeah, I think we learned a couple things. One, we learned that Mid-Am is the real deal. It's a pretty good ball club, and I think they're getting better. But there were some things that we could take away from it that were positive, even though the score wasn't indicative of that. You know, I thought that we proved that one more time that we get the ball inside and we can have some success, and I think that's always a nice validation for our kids to see that even against the best in the country, when we get the passes inside and we soften them up in the middle, then we have a great chance for our offense to work. I just think that also when you're playing a team, some of the best in the country, it pushes you and prods you and gives you some things that you can certainly learn from, because this week we're certainly facing two quality opponents, but we're not going to be playing Mid-Am. So refocus. We knew we were going to have to play extremely well to win that game, and the way they were playing, you know, Brett, they played for a conference title in that game, and they came out on a mission. They'd won 3 straight by 30-plus, and they did not disappoint. But I thought we didn't have our best effort, but at the same time, I thought Mid-America helped us not look so good. So some things we could take from it. At the end of the day, it was a great opportunity for us to see one of the best teams in the country, see how we match up, and see how we can get better.
Your next game is at Graceland on January 22nd. Or your last game was on January 22nd with Graceland. And your squad put up over 100 points. What does that say about your squad going up against them for the second time this season? Well,
we got to go up there on the road. We did put up over 100 here at home. Graceland is very top-heavy defensively when they go out and they press on the front end and they gamble and go for steals, and they do those things. And when they get those steals, they're very successful and can put up a ton of points themselves. Fortunately, in the game here, we were able to throw over the top. We shot the ball really, really well in that game. And, of course, we were at home, like I said. We got to go up there where they're better at their place. They're pressing a lot more now. They had a kid out in their first game that plays a significant minutes, the Bennett kid, Yvette Bennett. She's back, and I think that helps them a ton. Graceland is the number 2 scoring offense in this league, and so I do not anticipate us being able to go up and roll over them. I think that we could potentially put up some points, but the challenge for us is whether or not we can keep them from also putting up some points. We will get some open shots because of the way they defend, but if we're not careful, by the way they defend, they can get some steals and go the other way and get some baskets themselves.
After last Saturday's game, what has your team been working on in practice so far in this last week of the regular season?
Well, you know, we're not reinventing the wheel this time of year, but we are fine-tuning some things. We spent a lot of time in practices on breaking pressure and handling pressure. That's something that after Kyra's gone out, we still haven't necessarily perfected, and we saw Evangel do it well against us, and we were able to overcome that, but we saw Culver use that in the comeback against us, and we certainly saw Mid-America pressure us on Saturday. So we spent a lot of time working on some press breaker situations, spent a lot of time on continuity. We spent a lot of time on making the extra pass, because we do know that with Graceland so aggressive defensively, that if we can ball fake and shot fake and handle some pressure and make the extra pass, we'll get some open shots. This time of year, it's about staying healthy, both physically and most importantly mentally, and the practices have been upbeat. They've been enthusiastic. It's the last week of the regular season. We've kind of said, you know, ready or not, the games are coming, so we need to figure out a way to be ready, and I think the ladies are.
With 2 games left in the regular season, it's becoming such a tight race in conference, especially for that 6th seed. What do you need from your ladies this last week of the regular season?
Well, you know, we beat Graceland here, but now we got to go on the road. We lost a close game to Peru, but they got to come to us, and they're playing well. They just beat Culver the other day and have played some really tough teams. Played Mid-America, beat Mid-America early in the year, and they played some Benedictine real tough. You know, 2 games, and like we just said, ready or not, here they come. We've got to fight. We've got to continue to put up some energy and some effort. And, you know, I think that that's been better since we went through that little bit of a stretch where we lost 5 or 6 in a row. I thought that our energy's been better. Our focus has been better. We've had a good week of practice. I'm excited about getting on the court. This time of year, you know, it's kind of the dog days until you get to the tournament time, and we want to finish strong. And it's going to be a tall task on the road Thursday. We take care of business there, then certainly we put ourselves in a position on Saturday to try to finish 6th. Most importantly, we want to try to get 15 or 16 wins, which guarantees us a winning season for 4 years in a row. That's important for program development. And anytime you can give yourself the best situation to be successful in the playoffs is what we want to do.
Central Methodist will travel to Lamoni, Iowa on Thursday, February 26th to take on Graceland University. Tip-off is at 5:30. There's 2 games left in this regular season. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, Brett. I appreciate it.